Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
It was a wet start. We are starting to warm things up. It also could be a wet finish to your Thursday.
I'm Nick Monticelli on Detroit's west side. A man was shot and killed here inside of this O'Reilly's, and now his family, they are begging for answers.
Plus danger inside of an at-home daycare. A husband and wife facing charges after a shooting involving children. That story tops our news at noon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Evrod Cassimy. An arraignment scheduled for this afternoon has a Dearborn couple facing some pretty serious charges. 2 toddlers wound up shot by another child with a handgun in the home that doubled as an unlicensed daycare center. Local 4's Rob Maloney joining us live now at Dearborn Police Department headquarters, where the chief just gave a briefing on this case. Rod?
Yeah, good afternoon, Evrod. You know, the adults who ran the Hubbard Street daycare are Tim and Samantha Eubanks, both 32 years old, and they are facing that laundry list of charges. And the chief today was discussing what is going to happen here. He talked about the arraignment that's scheduled now for 1:30, and also he talked about what has transpired since then in the condition of the children. Here's what he had to say.
This remains a complete tragedy for our entire community.
It was a sizable group of children inside this makeshift daycare under Samantha Eubanks' care that day. 3 of them wound up playing with the gun. Reports say that couple's child apparently knew where to find it and knew what to do with it. Chief Ron Haddad found that especially disconcerting.
That minor, that toddler apparently knew how to fire that weapon is very troubling to me. The fact that the weapon was in proximity where someone very small could get it is totally unacceptable.
As for the 2 children shot and how they're doing, well, Chief Haddad confirmed that one of the children wound up with a serious head wound. The other was shot in the shoulder. The chief says that both have returned home, but will need some very extensive long-term medical care.
One has got much more critical injuries than the other. Our officers have visited with the families and checking on their well-being, but with these type of injuries, they just don't go away. Physically, they're going to heal up, but they're not going to go away. So,
as a matter of fact, one of the children lost an eye as a result of the shooting. Now, the charges the Eubanks face start with a dozen counts of second-degree child abuse against Samantha Eubanks. She was at home at the time. She's also facing 2 felony firearms charges. Also, Timothy Eubanks, her husband, who was not at home at the time, is facing 6 counts of second-degree child abuse. Evrod, back to you.
All right, Rob, this is every parent's worst nightmare when leaving your child in the care of someone else. The Eubanks themselves, though, they had several children. Do you know what's become of them while this case is going through?
Yes, Evrod, they have 6 children, and several of them are school-age children, and they are all being watched by other family members at this point.
All righty, Rob Maloney reporting live for us in Dearborn. Rod, thank you for the update there. They got the money, and then they took a life. And now police need your help to track down a pair of cold-blooded killers, all caught on camera. Local 4's Nick Monticelli joins us with the very latest on this troubling and deadly robbery.
Let me put this to you as simply as I can. The family of James Haller, the man who was shot inside of this O'Reilly's yesterday, they're not pleading for answers. They are begging for them, saying that he deserves much more.
He loved working here, and they had no reason to take my daddy.
It has now been more than 12 hours since the manager here at O'Reilly Auto Parts was shot and killed, and his family no closer to understanding why.
I just can't believe this. They didn't have to take my daddy. They didn't have to do it.
Jamie Haller says her father, James, was a good person. The 75-year-old retired from General Motors and, most importantly, a Vietnam veteran fighting for our country, only to be killed like this. This robbery and murder happened around 5:30 yesterday. Police say these 2 females walked in, milled around for a while, and the one in the white tank top pulled a gun and announced a robbery. They were in the middle of cleaning out the cash registers when the manager walked into it.
The female with the gun ordered him to the ground. The manager complied, and as they were completing their robbery, she spun around and unfortunately shot him.
Then you can see the moment the manager is shot, as other customers take cover on the floor and in the corner. Now Haller's family and detectives are hoping somebody saw something or knows who these women are.
And please, turn him in. Turn him in, because he had family. He had kids. He had grandkids. He had great-grandkids. I couldn't sleep. I can't sleep.
There was a getaway vehicle involved in this, a maroon SUV with a busted out rear passenger window. It's covered with plastic. The windshield also has a crack in it. If you see that vehicle or you know who these women are, please call the Detroit Police Department. On Detroit's West Side, Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
And hopefully somebody will come forward. Of course, our thoughts are with that grieving family. The preliminary exam continues today in the case of Health and Human Services Director Nick Lyon. An advisor to Governor Snyder was challenged about why he didn't sound the alarm about a Legionnaire's disease outbreak in Flint when he found out in 2015. Lyon said that he knew about the outbreak, but he wanted experts to continue their investigation before making it public. Turning our attention to the forecast now, meteorologist Brandon Root joining me. It's been a dreary morning, to say the least, right?
It is warming, and so if there's any trade-off,
see?
60s.
Glass half full, everybody.
Yeah, well, it's half full of rainwater right now, but it is the optimistic look, as we will get a few dry spots or periods, as we saw Nick out there without any rain on him. But temperature is 63 degrees in Monroe, so this is right where our warm front is, waiting for it to lift north, and we'll see our temperatures taking off. 53, though, at Metro Airport, 52 in Pontiac. It's 52 in Howell right now, and again, temperatures will be taking off. There are some spotty showers in areas, not a real strong wind, but it's more of a south wind. 57 degrees at 2 and a high of about 61 degrees. You see some of the showers that are now lifting north of I-94 and trending more into our north zone as we head through the next couple of hours. And then this area of low pressure, the warm front, everything sort of moves through and increases rain chances again through the late afternoon and evening hours. Evrod, we'll take a look at the weekend ahead.
Brandon, we'll see you in just a little bit. President Trump now calling for the man charged with killing 8 people in this week's New York City terror attack to be put to death. And we're learning more about the victims who died in the city's worst terrorist attack since 9/11. NBC's Chris Pallone joins us from Manhattan with the very latest.
Hi there, Everett, and good afternoon. Sayfullo Saipov is now charged with assisting a terrorist group, but federal investigators say they still don't know whether he had any direct contact with ISIS.
The suspected terrorist made his first appearance in court in a wheelchair, handcuffed and shackled, still recovering from the gunshot wound that brought him down. He's now charged with providing material support to a terrorist group and other counts.
Saipov allegedly admitted that he was inspired to commit the attack by the ISIS videos he watched and had been planning this attack for 2 months.
The criminal complaint alleges Saipov planned to drive his rented truck into people along the West Side Highway and then head to the Brooklyn Bridge to find more victims. Investigators say Saipov wanted to kill as many people as he could and that he told them he felt good about what he had done. It also says that he considered putting ISIS flags on the rented truck and even asked to put one up in his hospital room.
It's not good.
President Trump is promising swift action following the attack. He vows to eliminate the visa lottery that brought Saipov to the U.S. in 2010, and in a couple of tweets about the incident called for Saipov to get the death penalty. Meanwhile, 8 families are now preparing to say goodbye to the victims killed in the truck attack. This video shows 5 friends from Argentina riding along the bike path moments before they were killed. 2 Americans are among the victims, 23-year-old Nicholas Cleves and 32-year-old Darren Drake.
He had everything. Everything. He had everything.
The husband of Anne-Laure Decat, the Belgian woman killed in the attack, told a Belgian newspaper his loss is unbearable.
Federal investigators say they have questioned another man from Uzbekistan who was an associate of Saipov's, but at this point they still don't know whether anyone knew about or helped with the plot. In Lower Manhattan, Chris Pallone, Local 4.
A judge is expected to announce probable cause in the case where 5 Michigan teens threw a rock from an I-75 overpass, sadly killing a man. The teens are facing multiple charges, including second-degree murder. Police also say the teens damaged several cars by throwing rocks as well. After the incident, the boys drove to McDonald's to eat. The judge will make his announcement sometime today. And a Macomb Township man faced sentencing this morning in connection with the sexual abuse of a child at Austin Catholic Academy in Ray Township. That was Joseph Sturza. He's 50 years old, and he was found guilty of child sexually abusive activity and using a computer to commit child sexually abusive activity. Sturza is sentenced to 1 year in the Macomb County Jail, 5 years probation, and he will have to register as a sex offender. And a missing Florida teen could be in Detroit more than a year after her disappearance. This is 17-year-old Kaylee Ramkasoon Mahedo, who went missing on October 31st of last year from Oviedo, Florida. The circumstances around her disappearance not really that clear, but authorities are saying she might be here in the Metro Detroit area. So take a good look at her picture. She's about 5'5" with black hair, brown eyes, and weighs about 215 pounds. If you've seen her, police would like to hear from you. Still ahead here on Local 4 News at noon, President Trump expected to make a major nomination today. We'll tell you who he plans on giving the top job at U.S. Central Bank to. Plus, House Republicans meeting behind closed doors, all for the GOP tax bill. Find out what's expected to be revealed today. And helping those stay warm during the cold months ahead all day long, we need your help. We're taking donations for the Heat and Warmth Fund, also known as THAW. The number's there on your screen, but we're going to also tell you how you can help those in need coming up next. Welcome back. House Republicans are going to meet behind closed doors today to hear details of the GOP tax bill. Speaker of the House Paul Ryan will be joined by Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy and Majority Whip Steve Scalise, among others. The tax bill is scheduled to be officially unveiled today. Republicans say the tax bill will bring Americans more jobs, fairer taxes, and bigger paychecks. Well, today, President Trump will reportedly nominate Federal Reserve Governor Jerome Powell to the top job at the U.S. Central Bank. The president will make his announcement during a press conference from the White House Rose Garden later this afternoon. Mr. Powell is a lawyer by training, a Republican and multimillionaire, and is already a member of the bank's board. Thousands of Michigan families are not able to pay their utility bills. This is a harsh reality for many families. But this afternoon, there is help out there. The Heat and Warmth Fund, also known as THAW, is a nonprofit organization that provides emergency utility assistance to those who are in need. Today, Local 4, we are hosting a Gift of Warmth telethon. It's sponsored by DTE, and all of the money that's raised here today will go directly to THAW to help those families. Our very own Hank Winchester is joining us live now from the Gift of Warmth phone bank, and we're really talking about a matter of life and death here, Hank, because we know how cold it can get during those winter months here in Metro Detroit.
Absolutely, Evrod. Unfortunately, that cold winter weather will soon be making its way to Metro Detroit. I know you were here in the phone bank all morning long. We appreciate the donations that have been coming in, more than $25,000 so far. You can make a donation. It's very simple to do. You can call the number 313-298-WDIV. That's 298-9348. You can also hop over to our website, clickondetroit.com. Volunteers here taking your calls. If the phone lines are busy, we ask you to be patient. But again, you can also hop on over to either our Facebook page or to clickondetroit.com. More than 10,000 families helped right here in Metro Detroit last year, and more than 90% of every donation stays right here in this community. We appreciate your support, and we'll continue to show you live coverage here throughout the day. Donations, Evrod, being taken until 6:30 this evening. Back to you.
And we appreciate each and every donation. It is fantastic to hear that phone ringing already. Coming up, a major recall that could be putting you at risk. Why nearly 40 million fire extinguishers are being called no good. Brandon?
Keeping an eye on 4 Live radar here, and some showers in spots. We also have some warmer weather this weekend and showers in spots. Then 2 next. Stay tuned.
She's a local mother on a mission to save infants after losing her baby girl.
This is literally the most preventable death that I've seen for a baby.
Sharing her grief and loss.
This is very therapeutic for me, and really helps me to feel like my daughter's death was not in vain.
Warning other parents about the dangers of unsafe sleep habits.
These are totally healthy babies that died.
Her message to parents tonight at 11.
Are you an injured?
Welcome back to Local 4 News today as we look live from Windsor, Canada, and the Detroit skyline. We've had better 60-ish degree days, but considering it's the second day of November and we've got a couple of decent warmer days in the 7-day, we'll take it. 53 outside right now. As we showed you earlier, down in Monroe County, right where that warm front is, they are in the low 60s, and that is moving north, so we should get into this mild air, even more mild. Shortly, calm winds with visibility at 3 miles, a little haze. 61-ish. Our north zone may struggle to get to 60, but depends on the movement of this warm front. The showers are moving ahead of the warm front, so also lifting south to north. And through the late afternoon and evening hours, some rounds of heavier rain still to come through, so the evening drive also will be slowed by shower activity. Overnight down to 46. Here's a look at the current radar picture, and again, you can see a lot of the shower activity is north of I-94, lifting into Livingston, Oakland County right now and trending right along that warm front. This area of low pressure, this increases instability in our shower chances. That gets closer and closer. And sometime after midnight, we'll start to see the showers wrapping up. And tomorrow, 55, a nice mix of sun and clouds. Saturday looks like the new model data is introducing a couple of rounds of rain, late morning and then again late afternoon, maybe 5, 6 p.m. So our football games in the area Saturday, probably a little bit wet, but not super cold or windy. Saturday night, we set the clocks back. You get an extra hour on the house. Don't worry, from your local forecasters. Daylight saving time comes to an end, so you get an extra hour of sleep. Sunday, back into the 60s, Evrod, but we will be tracking more rain and possibly thunder showers.
All righty, Brandon, thank you. We're going to get down to a Helping Hand consumer alert. Nearly 40 million Kidde fire extinguishers with a plastic handle are being recalled for failure to discharge. Now, the fire extinguishers can become clogged or even require excessive force just to be able to use them, or they could fail to activate during a fire emergency, which obviously is not good. In addition, the nozzle can detach. That poses a hazard. Consumers should immediately contact the company to request a free replacement. All right, still ahead here at noon. Fall colors for everyone. The Great Smoky Mountains are known for their beautiful colors and their beautiful views. We'll tell you what's being done to make sure that everybody can enjoy the scenery.
100.3.
All right, everybody, finally here at noon, the Great Smoky Mountains are famous for their fall colors. And now there's a special way for people who are colorblind to see them as well.
Really cool. The Tennessee Department of Tourism installed the special viewfinders. It helps those with red-green color blindness see the colors as the leaves change.
State leaders believe that this is the first time this technology has been incorporated into a viewfinder. And the viewers, they can be found at scenic areas throughout the region as well. I can honestly tell you, I've never seen those. Have you?
Well, I have seen the Smoky Mountains. I have not seen the viewfinders, but you've seen on Facebook those. Have you seen those things where they give somebody a gift and it's sunglasses, but it allows them to see color for the first time? Usually it's a tearjerker.
Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.